Hello, YouTube family. You know I am over the top excited because my team has won in the Super Bowl. So many people doubted them. The Eagles beat the Chiefs. I know the Chiefs were aiming for that three-peat and a chance to make history, but this was revenge from the game 2 years ago. And I'm going to tell you something. A delay is not a denial. A delay is not a denial. You may not get it when you want it, but when it comes later, it's even sweeter. And look at me. I am so green everywhere. The shirt, I got Eagle socks at home. I got the nails. I am super excited. Go Birds. This is going to be an amazing week. I have to low-key tell you, when they lost 2 years ago, I was like depressed for like 3 weeks. And I was carrying it around and I said, I don't know why I feel like this. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. Now I know I'm feeling like this, but today I am happy. Hi, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. We're going to get down to business and I'm going to get to work. For those who are like, you're there on Sundays? I do oldies on Sunday. I got a lot going on. We had to record a lot for the game and different stuff going on, and I'm getting myself together. But Auntie's got a lot of questions. What did you think of the halftime show? For me, it was too calm. I'm used to Prince, Diana Ross, the King of Pop, Beyonce, Coldplay, Bruno Mars. It was just calm. He did. Not like us. He had Samuel L. Jackson. He had Serena Williams crip walking. He had SZA, who looked amazing. SZA, wow. They did Luther. But I need your thoughts. For me, for Auntie, it was too calm. It was calm. It was calm. I'm predicting that it'll probably be a country music act next week. A lot of people did not like Jon Batiste. You're going to think they used Louisiana artists and New Orleans artists for the pregame show, and Jon Batiste did the national anthem. People hate it when you stray away from the national anthem. Remember when Marvin Gaye did it? But that was like one of the best. I don't know if anyone could top Whitney Houston. I'm just saying. Whitney just... Jon Batiste was interesting, but because he jazzed it up, people didn't like it. Lettucey was incredible. If you say I missed it, go to my IG at WDAS Patty. Lettucey? Her voice is incredible. I got a lot of questions there. I'm not going to keep you long. The Luther Vandross documentary, it's on HBO Max and OWN, finally. So for those who are like, but haven't seen it, HBO and Max, it is streaming. It's a great documentary, never too much. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, the voice of Mufasa in The Lion King. It's being considered for the role of Kang the Conqueror, the one where Jonathan Majors was let go because he was convicted in that attack on the ex-girlfriend. Now I'm going to explain what they've done. They've got to wrap up the Kang the Conqueror storyline to go on to the next. So what they've asked, because Aaron Pierre, he does have the voice. He has a deep voice. He's like the new voice for James Earl Jones. He has the deep voice, and they need to wrap up this storyline in order to continue in the world of the MCU. He will only be in a limited number of scenes, but they needed to wrap up the Kang the Conqueror. But Aaron Pierre, Mufasa, is being considered for that role. I'm hearing that Wicked is going to open the Academy Awards. They're trying to accuse Cynthia Erivo of having something to do with it. But I'm hearing that Wicked is going to be opening the Academy Awards ceremonies, which are less than a month, March 2nd, hosted by Conan O'Brien. Denzel Washington had a very unfortunate accident. He's getting ready to open up as Othello on Broadway, and he bit into his tongue so hard that a piece of it came off. He broke a tooth. He had to get a tooth replacement. He's got some kind of flap in his mouth, I guess, to keep him from biting that tongue. You ever bite your tongue? Imagine biting a piece of it off. I know it's painful. He said it was painful, and it is very difficult for him to talk. Will this be resolved before he takes the Broadway stage? Get well, Denzel. And let's talk Irv Gotti, who they say had a fortune of $300 million. Of course, he headed Murder Inc. His handprints is all over the 2000s music. That he left his fortune to his 3 children. Ashanti was one of his major stars, and she responded over the weekend in the most classy way. Ashanti says Irv Gotti was a musical genius who pushed her to be her best. She says he played such a major part in launching her career. She wished they had reconciled in some way before his death. It ended not on the best of terms because she moved on to Nelly, became a mom, got married. Irv wanted to dredge up the past. Irv wanted to dredge up their relationship, and it was just bad. It was just bad all the way around. And men who kiss and tell, or he shows his bitterness. He hurt his own legacy because Irv, you didn't want to go out like that. You're so bitter over what happened with Ashanti, and she left and she moved on. But she even says she wishes that it had ended on better terms. Better terms, because he was very instrumental in her career. So I thought it was a very classy statement because no matter how you look at it, no matter how you think of it, he did play a major part in her career. I know we're short and sweet tonight. We have to go and celebrate, but go Eagles, go! I have a bunch of Eagles wear, so we're going to see a lot of green this week. We're going to see a whole lot of green this week. For those who watch and they live in the city, don't be tearing up our city. Don't tear it up. And if you don't live in the city, you really don't tear it up. It's always out-of-towners. I don't care what city you're in. They're tearing up the city and whatnot. I asked a lot of questions. What did you think of halftime? What did you think of, the pre-performances? If you say, Patty, I missed it. My IG, which is hot, is WDAS Patty. Thank you so much for joining me. As you can see, I'm one happy woman. Thanks so much for joining me. It's not cute not knowing. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you see that button, we are almost at 80,000. And I'm telling you, we're making this big push this year to go to 100,000. Leave your comments because Auntie loves to hear your comments. I want to hear from you. It's a late Sunday night. And the Eagles are the Super Bowl champions. Talk to you on Monday afternoon. Thanks for joining me.